Hey ACF kids, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Rachel. Last week was Easter, and wow, what a powerful story the Easter story is.
Yes, and now we're back for week 2 of our new series, Rise Up.
Today we're going to be talking about being connected, both to Jesus and to each other. There are many ways that people can be connected as a family of God.
And that leads us to today's big idea, which is Jesus connects us to each other.
Let's say it together.
Jesus connects us to each other. We are going to learn more about the big idea in our Bible story today. But before we get started, Rachel, let's play a little game.
A game. Yes! I love
We haven't played a game in a while.
I know.
Right?
Let's go.
All right. So has anyone ever told you something that you didn't quite believe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, me too. But I'm going to say some things that you may or may not believe about mountain climbing.
Okay.
If you believe it, give me thumbs up. If you doubt it, give thumbs down.
What if it's something...
It's going to be yes or no.
Okay. Got it. Yep.
Got it. All right. Did you know someone once climbed Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world, wearing only a tank top and shorts?
And thumbs down, because I'd be freezing.
Yeah, it would be really cold. That is correct. All right. Next one. A man in a wheelchair climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, the 3rd highest mountain in the world, twice.
Yeah, false?
That one is actually true.
What?
It is amazing.
Yeah.
In 2005, 2 people got married on top of Mount Everest.
True.
Yes, that is true.
Whoa, that's weird, but really cool.
It's actually really cool.
Oh, I mean cold.
Yeah,
Very
it would be very cold. On top of the highest mountains in the world, the temperature does not get below negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
False. It's freezing cold up there.
Yes, that is false. Living in Alaska, we know it's very cold up there. The youngest person to climb Mount Everest was 13 years old.
False. Totally false. Totally false.
Actually, that one is really totally true.
Oh, shoot. Whoa. That's
a pretty cool kid, right?
I mean, so cold, yeah.
All right, one more. Since Mount Kilimanjaro is in Africa, there's absolutely no snow on it.
False. Tops of mountains are very cold.
Yes, you are correct.
Oh yeah, I won.
Rachel, I bet some of these true facts were kind of hard to believe.
Yeah?
Well, today's Bible story is going to talk about how one of Jesus' friends found it really hard to believe that he was alive again.
Ooh, I think we should check out today's teaching video.
Hey, Chicken Nuggets, it's me, Carl.
And I'm Vanessa.
Welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Hosted by Carl, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome
Woo!
to Grow TV.
What's wrong?
Woo!
Carl, what's happening?
I don't know. I'm just excited that it's Grow TV Day.
Oh, really? What do you have planned?
Literally nothing, but I can imagine something's going to happen that's going to entertain us.
Okay, how about I look through my hiking gear and see if there's anything that we can use today? Let's see. Oh, I know.
What is it? What do you have? Is it a parachute? Bouncy ball? Declaration of Independence?
Not even close. It was this.
Ah! Run away! Why aren't you running away?
Carl, just relax. It's a bungee cord. I used it last time when I went camping to secure my things.
I'm glad you used a bungee cord, not a snake. But do most bungee cords have a piece of paper attached to them?
Huh? Oh, weird. I've never seen this before.
Well, let's see what it says. In order to find the big idea and learn about the Lord, the 2 of you must hold this bungee cord.
What?
It says in order to find the big idea of
No. I heard you. I just don't know what it means.
Well, yeah, me neither.
It sounds like if we want to find out the big idea, we both have to hold on to this bungee cord?
That makes no sense, but also makes perfect sense. Does that make sense?
No, but also yes.
All right, so what now?
I guess we talk about today's Bible story and see what we come up with?
That sounds like what they probably want us to do.
Who's they? Oh yeah, right. Let's open up the Bible to John chapter 20.
This is after Jesus overcame death.
That's right. And Jesus was about to come visit some of his disciples. They had gathered together and locked up the doors because they were afraid. After seeing what happened to Jesus, it was probably really scary to see what could happen to them too.
Yes, but then hey, guess who decides to show up? I said, guess who decides to show up? Psst, Vanessa, you're supposed to answer.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking them. My guess would be Jesus?
It was Jesus. The disciples were so happy to see Jesus alive, and that he fulfilled everything that he said he was going to do. And they loved Jesus.
They sure did, but...
But, don't say but, it's going so well.
I know, but there was one disciple that had doubts.
Doubts? What doubts? Doubts about what?
Well, the disciple Thomas had doubts that Jesus was, well, really Jesus.
Really? I guess that makes sense. He did rise from the dead. That doesn't happen too often.
Exactly. So Jesus proved to Thomas that he was who he said he was.
How did he do that?
He showed Thomas the marks on his hands and side from when he was on his cross.
Did it work? Did Thomas believe?
He did.
All right, go Thomas! Wait, what is that?
What is what?
Here in the rope, there's a word.
Oh yeah, it says Jesus.
Huh, Jesus. Why would it say Jesus?
Is it a clue?
Possibly, but what does it mean?
Well, the story about the disciples coming together, even though they are afraid, but they gathered to see Jesus so they could be with him.
Yeah, their connection to Jesus kept them together. It helped them with their belief.
And if this rope represents Jesus, and we tie it to the story with the disciples,
I guess that means Jesus connects us to each other.
Carl, I think we figured out the big idea.
What?
Today's big idea is Jesus connects us to each other.
So let's say it out loud on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Jesus connects us to each other! Yes!
Well, I'm sure glad we figured that out.
Me too. Oh wait, I think there's something moving in my bag. What is that?
Let me see.
I gotcha. It's just a rope. See you next week, kids.
It's a bungee cord.
Bungee cord. Oh, okay.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Today's Bible story comes from John 20, verses 19 through 31.
After Jesus came back to life, the disciples who hadn't seen Jesus yet were a little skeptical. They were eating together, praying, and just spending time together. Let's find out what happened.
On the evening of that first day of the week, the disciples were together. They had locked the doors because they were afraid of the Jewish leaders. Jesus came in and stood among them. He said, "May peace be with you." Then he showed them his hands and his side. The disciples were very happy when they saw the Lord.
Again, Jesus said, "May peace be with you. The Father has sent me, so now I am sending you." He then breathed on them. He said, "Receive the Holy Spirit. If you forgive anyone's sins, their sins are forgiven. If you do not forgive them, they are not forgiven." Thomas was one of the 12 disciples. He was also called Didymus. He was not with the other disciples when Jesus came. So they told him, "We have seen the Lord." But he said to them, "First, I must see the nail marks in his hands. I must put my finger where the nails were. I must put my hand into his side. Only then will I believe."
A week later, Jesus' disciples were in the house again. Thomas was with them. Even though the doors were locked, Jesus came in and stood among them. He said again, "May peace be with you." Then he said to Thomas, "Put your finger here. See my hands. Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe."
Thomas said to him, "My Lord and my God." Then Jesus told him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen me, but still have believed."
Jesus performed many other signs in front of his disciples. They are not written down in this book, but these are written so that you may believe that Jesus is the Messiah, the Son of God. If you believe this, you will have life because you belong to him.
Jesus' appearance helped calm the disciples' fears. They were convinced and believed that Jesus who died was now Jesus who lives. They were brought together to see Jesus so they could be united and tell everyone about it.
So cool, Rachel. Now let's spend some time with God in prayer. Dear God, thank you for always helping us to build our faith and confidence in you. Thank you for connecting us all to help us in our faith. When things aren't easy to believe, you give us each a reminder that you are still here with us. Thank you for helping us rise up together. Amen.
Well, I hope you have been practicing our new memory verse. It is Romans 10:9. If you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Hey, Let's say it together.
All right, let's try it. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Once again, we encourage you to practice the sign language video or sign language as an added challenge. So here's the sign language video for Romans 10:9.
Romans 10:9. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.
You declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.
Thank you for joining us today in ACF Kids for week 2 of our series, Rise Up! Let's say our big idea one more time.
Jesus connects us to each other. Make sure to stand and join us in worship right after this.
We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week as we continue our series, Rise Up. Have a great big week!
Bye.
To something good. I know that you are always up to something good. You'll make a way, whatever it takes. There's nothing your love won't endure. I know that you are always up to something good. I know I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. Oh, I worship you, Jesus. I worship. You're turning lives around. You are here, oh, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship. You're mending every heart. You are here, and you're mending every heart. I worship you, yeah. I worship you, Lord. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Yeah, you're the waymaker, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Yeah, sing it again. You are, yeah, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Oh, it's who you are, Jesus, yeah. And waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is, sing, that is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. And that is who you are. Oh, and that is who you are. That is who you are. My Jesus, that is who you are. That is who you are. Oh, we lift you up. That is who you are. That is who you are. My Jesus. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Come on. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop. Oh, even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. Yeah. Oh, even when I don't see it, you're working. Yeah. You never stop. You never stop. You're the way maker. Yeah. lies of the enemy. I won't back down, 'cause I'm not alone. With you, my God, I'll conquer anything. In you I have the victory, victory. You're the undefeated. I know that you're the risen King, risen King. You're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. The fight is on, I'll hold my ground. I'm gonna crash the lies of the enemy. But when I doubt, he won't knock me out. 'Cause I know, my God, you fight for me. In you I have the victory, victory. You're the undefeated. I know that you're the risen King, risen King. You're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. In you, my God, I am strong enough. I will fight, I will rise above. You, my God, I am strong enough. In you I have the victory, victory. You're the undefeated. I know that you're the risen King, risen King. You're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. Oh, Jesus, you're the undefeated. In my wrestling and in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled sea. In the silence, you won't let go. In the questions, your truth will hold. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Whoa, you are the peace in my troubled